my stuff, boy. I got a lot of prop. I got a prop I got to show you. Boy, this could change history, what I fix to show you.
We're making history too. We're a new set, technically.
Oh, boy, I love
but
that.
to the camera, they don't know.
Hey,
they don't know.
Change is good. Boy, you hear me? Are we on the...
Yeah, we're already on.
Are we on the right side? How's this hook, Ray Katie? I got bit by a mosquito. That's why I'm wearing it. Oh. But anyway, they ain't supposed to know that. Yeah, this is my... oh, we're on the air. I'm sorry.
we're on.
Oh, gosh. Well, I'm sorry.
I know. I'm sorry. Listen,
that's okay. No.
They need to move those boxes. I think the camera's level. Everything's messed up. Here.
Oh, God. Boy, my table. Dang, I'm all confused.
They have messed everything up, and they're like, "Hey, it's no different than before." I'm like,
at least we're...
I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is supposed to be for you.
No, I don't know.
Like a ball hit. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like a wrench or something.
I don't know. This is all
it's like the guy at the carnival. I asked him, I said, well, what's them parts laying there? He goes, oh, we don't need them. I said, okay. Okay.
I think the camera shot's okay. I don't know. We'll see.
It is. Let me see.
You sit down. We'll figure it.
Oh. No, I can't.
Use the magazine.
Yeah, we gotta be together.
It's got Dusty Rhodes on it as the divider.
Oh boy,
this
is. Let me shut up first.
Okay, that's not bad.
Is that okay?
We're okay.
This is brighter for some reason.
We're more of a lights. We're not in the dark corner.
We're not. Yeah, okay, I see. So I can't. If I put this, I can't forget about it. Okay, this is going. This may alter TV production as we know it.
Okay.
I feel naked.
Okay,
we got everything?
We're naked. We got maybe a little too much headroom for this episode, but
is that okay?
You're gonna just stand up tall.
Okay.
Just stand up tall.
We're doing this.
Pretend you're in a bear hug the whole time.
Oh, I love that.
Just pretend you're in a bear hug.
I love that. It's like I told those guys. Okay, let me shut up so you get started. I gotta let go. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Dad, you don't work. You wrestle. You the claps. You know what time it is. George hours a weekend.
Folks, do not adjust your cable television set.
Or your set's for your cable television shows.
Boy, listen, I know there's some overweight guy eating potato chips, laying on the couch, fussing at his wife that's wanting to watch this show to adjust the set because I know it's a little bit brighter. We're looking a little bit better. Bullet, a lot, like you said, there's a lot more room.
I can put this right here, and it's gonna be right on your camera the whole time.
So welcome.
But we're lucky it's a little bit even. I don't think it's off though. I got an if you saw what has just happened, the set is completely different now. It's at a different angle. We're not in the corner anymore. Acoustics are probably better.
Oh, listen, this is good. I may have to have a drum roll on this.
Okay.
This is when, in the early 80s, when the fans, this was Black Sunday. When the fans went to turn on TBS, okay, and it wasn't Ole or Gordon Soley, but it was Vince McMahon without any warning.
Welcome to WCW, this is Vince McMahon.
That's pretty good right there, wasn't it, boys? So listen, we even got a studio audience today. So, fans, you went to turn on television and see Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle, but you're still seeing Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle with the same two co-hosts, but it's kind of that same feel. Yeah. So, anyway, so much going on, Bullet. So glad to have you back. I know you had a crazy week, Bullet. I want to be... Well, not the first one because everybody was there, but I want to be the first here on Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle TV to wish Cedric Alexander and Miss Ariel Monroe Alexander Road Dogg happy wedding. Happy wedding. Happy anniversary. Merry Christmas. All of that to, and little AJ, because long life from dead and gone, she can show her friends that her name was mentioned on nationwide television. So just a great wedding. Bullet, listen to me. A lot don't emotionally get me anymore, except Ricky Steamboat in his gown in a hospital. I can't be there. That was a little emotional when he just had hip surgery.
Yeah, and his gown kind of like peeking down here a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Little peg muscle popping out.
That could be.
A little bit of Ricky Steamboat cleavage popping out.
Yes.
I don't know if George only saw this.
But listen to me. That could be. That's poster material. You see what I'm saying? You got the one of him in the early 80s at Myrtle Beach with the surfboard in the blue jeans, and then this one.
Okay? He got beautiful hair.
Listen, that's all I'm saying. You know, I'm going to text him. Oh, listen.
Best thumbs up ever.
Brother.
He's got the best thumbs up I've ever seen.
I'm giving Ricky Steamboat's thumbs up a thumbs up. You see what I'm saying? That's how good it was. Listen to me. Brother is the best looking sick guy, surgery patient that I've ever seen in my life. But I know I'm getting carried away. Anyway, when all of the George Rasson Studios, when everybody sung "Don't Stop Believing" at the wedding with Cedric and Ariel in the middle, both very emotional, very emotional. I had to borrow one of my kids' phones because I can't watch videos. I thought they just sent me like a text or something on my flip phone because you can't watch video. So I borrowed one of the kids' phones and Bullet. Very emotional moment. So anyway, I want to wish them just the best of luck in everything. Okay, and very happy for them. I feel like in a small way, Bullet, us here at Dad, You Don't Work Your Studios had a small part in that. Well, no, they were together before I ever met them. But anyway. They were. What the heck? I had no part in them getting married. But so we're just glad they're married. So anyway, just glad for that, Bullet. So anyway, a lot of stuff going on, Bullet. Had a great show this past Saturday back at Old Dallas Brewery, right there in Dallas, North Carolina, my hometown, Bullet. And just to refresh our memories, that's where a lot of my high school friends go there, hang out. Socialize I'm connected in a small way to the Old Dallas Brewery where we had the wrestling show because kids are kids. The owner is kids of folks I went to school with. Just to have you walk in, I got to take you there one day, Bullet. You walk in, as soon as you walk in to the right is our North Gaston High School class of 1980 girls volleyball team pitcher. Well,
okay, they're just there as a team still.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me tell you something.
At the end of the bar going, remember we were good in 1980?
Listen to me, Bullet. Our past is of the devil. I'm telling you. Because when I walked in, and Bullet, all of those girls were acquaintances of mine at one time. I loved every one of them. I still love every one of them. That's what I'm saying. And, of course, I took my son. We tried to bond. His first time he went there. All he heard was it was an open bar for the wrestlers, but that's not why he went. He went to spend time with his dad. Bullet, very emotional again. It's a very emotional episode for me. Very emotional again when I was able to show my son the yearbook. Not a photocopy, but the actual 1980 yearbook, which I have shared with you, of my class when, my senior year, when I was voted Mr. PE. Okay? And so he could care less. But he said, Dad, you done showed me that about 400 times. Where's the bar? But anyway, I love that little old place. And I made sure I had fun because before I ever got there, and I even made some comments about this, of course, how come it's ever somebody I've never met? A guy, they find me, and he wrote me a letter, and his question was, how can you be a Christian and wrestle at a brewery? Bullet. I mean, are you kidding? I said, because they paid me. Are you know what? You want to ask him? I ain't heard an answer yet. I said, oh, so you're going to quit shopping at Food Line? I mean, you're going to quit buying groceries? I mean, shut up. But anyway.
There's a thing that boycott Walmart today. I saw that online.
Oh, come on.
Let me know how that works out for people.
Listen to me.
I'm doing a good job.
We got a case.
I've been boycotting Walmart because I refuse to wait in line. Because they're the most.
Well, listen to me. Oh, I heard a line. Oh, I know this comedian. Use this. Oh, Bullet. Folks, listen. We didn't plan none of this. Listen to me, folks. Y'all better quit boycotting. We're losing. Toys R Us is gone, Jack. All we got left is Walmart. Okay? As a pawpaw that has to buy his grandbabies a toy a week, y'all better go find something else to protest. Hear me? What the heck? So anyway, no, the comedian said a funny line this week, the one that's coming, and I don't know him, but he's selling out our Coliseum, Bullet, this week. What's his name? I I kept waiting for him to mention Comedy Zone, but he's playing at the Spectrum, whatever they call it, the arena. Yes. Okay. But his line, Bullet, it was about Walmart. And he was talking, I forgot it. I'll butcher it. But anyway, no, he said, I go in Walmart to shop. And no, he said, I walk in a shopper and I leave a shopper. Because he was talking about the self-pay things that he was, anyway, that wasn't too funny when I said it, was it? No. But he said, I go in Walmart shopper and I leave a shopper. But he got a better reaction than I did. But anyway, brother's selling out Spectrum Arena. Boy, that's all I'm saying. So anyway, a lot of stuff going on. Toys R Us is gone officially. folks, what I tell you, I want to circus went out of business.
You sure? Because everybody's been crying about that for the last couple of months.
But listen to me.
Everybody's been like taking sad pictures like the Toys R Us.
I know.
Like Toys R Us is finally dead. I'm like, is it? Because last week that somebody said Toys R Us was dead.
But listen to me. We don't need another tall giraffe goof walking around with his bags looking for work. You see that one picture where they got the giraffe guy?
I've seen so many like sappy Toys R Us posts over the last 3 months. There has been more like, oh, Toys R Us is finally dead. Toys R Us is finally dead. Like, Terry Funk has had more retirement posts and more retirement matches than I've seen posts about Toys R Us being dead and gone. I want Toys R Us buried as fast as possible. I'm waiting for Toys R Us to be like, I got cancer and I'm dying. Like every pro wrestler does these days. Like, I got cancer and I'm dying.
Dark Journey.
And they've milked that for 8 years.
Listen, Dark Journey. We're going to start, you hear it here first, folks. We're going to start a GoFundMe account to help Toys R Us.
That's all I'm waiting for.
Yes,
boy. We just let Toys R Us die.
Listen to me.
All right? It was messed up. They screwed up. It's proof that capitalism and corporation has ruined this country. Corporations are dropping motorized scooters on the streets of Charlotte. That's what corporations are doing now. That's an LLC that just drops off motorized scooters all over the place. You got to pay to ride, and they're in the way of my bicycles. I'm running down the hill through the dark sidewalks of Charlotte, and that's what's going on. Why can't this corporation pollute our drinking water?
But listen to me. That's a good point. Listen, it is an inside job, allegedly, with Toys R Us, because listen to me. All they had to do, because they were very expensive. Even when they were open, they were very, very expensive as far as the regular toys. And so,
what I think, be gone. Somebody told me the story of how it happened, and they tried to expand. They tried to do this, and they got a CEO that changed a bunch of stuff, and just messed it all up.
And Bullet,
they brought in the Jim Hurd. Jim Hurd Jr. showed up to Toys R Us. And then actually killed Toys R Us Jr. He's like, I'm going to do something my daddy couldn't do, which is put WCW out of business. Well, guess what? I'm going to put Toys R Us out of business.
But we the hunchbacks. We the hunchbacks of Toys R Us.
Yeah.
That they were going to come up with.
Yeah. We were the ding-dongs of Toys R Us.
But Bullet, and I've always said this, and I know we got to move on. What I think is kind of comical is how major corporations shut down for good, or supposedly. But then you've got rinky-dink, mom and pop, toy and hobby, Bullet and George's Toy and Hobby Shop over on 4th Street that has been open and continues to stay open for 400 years. Yeah. Does that make sense? That's crazy to me. So anyway, a lot going on, a lot of wrestling this week, Bullet. We want to wish everybody, well, maybe after July 4th, but we just want to...
Well, right on July 4th. This actually might be our highest rated episode. Who knows?
Hey, if not, save it till next July 4th. Okay, but anyway, I want to wish everybody happy July 4th, Bullet, a lot. I know you had a crazy week.
It was all right.
So you missed Bullet, made it.
We went down to Florida. We saw the wedding. It was good. It was very, very emotional. I had a little bit of the feels. The Grinch's heart didn't grow 10 times its normal size, but it did grow maybe a size or two bigger than it normally does, and then it immediately shrank back down. We had to drive back and then do comedy in Raleigh this past Sunday, and then had to record a podcast literally like 30 minutes before we did this show, and then I'm hosting at the Comedy Zone all weekend long for John Henton. So he was a living single. He's a real fun comic. He's a super great headliner. So it'll be nice. I've had some weird things happen over to me and mentally and stuff like that. So life is weird for me right now. Hence the outburst that just happened about 30 seconds ago.
And even we had one of our viewers last week even asked what was this bottle I was holding, and I didn't answer it. But I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Can you maybe my production team, Bullet, which is all my grandbabies, maybe my production team needs a little kick in the rear. I don't know, but I think they're doing fairly a good job and Bullet, listen to me. This is very kayfabe-ish, but I'll share it with everybody because I'm sure Ray Candy's going to share it before I do. Bullet, I could be. We're in negotiations, not Toys R Us negotiations, but negotiations with the very first restaurant that will host this water. Okay? Right now, they have free water, okay, which I'm competing with, and they're driving a hard bargain. But, Bullet, this could end up, before the end of the summer, Pawpaw, Dad, you don't work your water, could end up in the first facility, first actual restaurant. Not like tomato sandwiches on the back of a pickup truck. I'm talking about you go in, sit down, they give you a menu.
You will become a distributor.
Yes, yes, I could think of that. I could be a distributor. I could be.
But keep in mind, in North Carolina, craft breweries are not allowed to distribute their beer, self-distribute. But George South is allowed. George South, professional wrestler, is allowed to distribute his own bottled water.
That's exactly right.
But yet, craft breweries that ship to Harris Teeter, Food Line, they're not allowed to self-distribute. Just want to remind you, pro wrestler, man who has sold juice boxes from the Attitude Era at wrestling shows, is allowed to distribute and sell bottled water to a business, but craft breweries that employ sometimes as many as 100 people and go through all types of health code and restrictions are not allowed to self-distribute in the state of North Carolina.
Right. Well, health codes are like a referee. Why use them? They just get in the way. Okay, which all reminds me as we sum this up, Bullet. I'll never forget when I was going through that blue blood space. You don't forgot this, but
forget nothing.
No, we bonded. But listen, when I was going through that blue blood stage where blue bloods were like everywhere, even like when I wrecked the guy running me off the road, blue bloods were hanging in the trees. But I'll never forget that time in Mooresville when the sun had opened up a couple of those like 20-year-old packs, and I had put only you would have noticed it. I had put electric tape in the form of an X to hold the
packages together of the WCWs.
And you took a picture of it, boy. And I think we bonded just a little bit. But man, Lord.
I also bonded that one time that you got your hands on baseball jerseys.
Oh.
Those really, really nice, like, baseball jerseys. Like, I got a Houston Astros jersey.
Yeah, I remember.
That seems like it was something that they would have worn in a game. And I think Charlie Dreamer's got a St. Louis Cardinals one.
Oh, I love that.
They're awesome. Like, at the night, they're the thick polyester.
When Tom Brady's jersey come up missing a couple years ago, boy, I don't know nothing.
Like, I'm just saying, I might have actually Nolan Ryan's Houston Astro jersey at my house.
Hey, Nolan, I'll call you back. Dang, brother, been bugging me to death. Yeah. So, anyway, folks, listen to me. That's what life's about. All of those momental memories that you got to hang on to, because when you're in a nursing home and none of your kids come by to see you, and none of your students, because they'll all be working for WWE, nobody's even going to know my name. Two of them over to my left right now will not come see me. Dark Journey will, because she loves me. But I'll have all these great memories. So, with all that being said, Idiot of the Week.
There we go.
Bullet, if you don't mind, folks, I need to lay this down because I got to show you something, Bullet, okay? Bullet, listen to me.
I mean, we got 3 more tables over here.
This is, Bullet, listen to me. For a long time, and if I have showed you this, please act like I hadn't showed it to you.
Okay.
I don't think I have. I have told you about it several times. This is like the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot of me and Bullet's relationship. But remember I told you the story real quick about Cougar J, who you, and reason how me and him, we tagged with the Ding Dongs.
Yep.
He wrestled for Crockett, good friends. And even so recently that you were able to go down and his wife, you able
Jackie Goodnight.
Yes, exactly. And I don't think you got to meet Cougar J because he was gone. But anyway, and remember what I told you when I first met him? He started working for Crockett. He was doing construction, and he's climbed a ladder one day. He saw all this foam, okay, and he come up with an idea. He said, "Wow, wouldn't it be cool if we could, if someone come up with an idea to make wrestling buddies?" Now, folks, remember now, this is way before.
Probably 2 wrestling buddies.
Yeah, exactly. And see, this is way before WWE's buddies. Remember I told you the story? Well,
yeah, the wrestling buddies. Like
WWE had never done anything like this. There was no little warrior or nothing like that.
No foam.
No foam. So, he comes up with this ideal, Bullet. Remember that?
To give people an idea.
Because this is great. I can't believe I found this, Bullet. Oh!
None of this.
Dark Journey. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God.
He's right here is what he's talking about.
This is what I'm talking about. Did you know I was going to do this?
No, it didn't.
Oh, how long's he been in there?
To this exact moment. He's been in there just waiting for this to happen.
You really didn't know I was going to do this?
No, I didn't.
Oh, folks, listen. Man, happy July 4th. Listen, so, boy, this is a God thing.
But anyways, Cougar J had an idea.
Real quick. Cougar J had an idea. He says, wouldn't it be neat if kids could have something to wrestle with, okay? in a form of little foam or something like that.
Yeah.
Now, folks, please listen to me. These were not even out yet. So,
These
remember I told you,
Bullet,
it didn't exist.
Well, this is right now, this picture is what life was before Cougar Jay had that idea.
Yes. Okay, that's very good. So, remember I told you, Bullet, he came up with an idea on his own. He trademarked it where he was going to create his version of these wrestling buddies, okay? And remember, and his first one was going to be Dick Dare. Remember I told you? And anyway, so remember I told you, Bullet, and I don't know if I never had proof.
You told me that he put out an ad.
He put out an ad in a magazine.
And I never believed you.
No, exactly.
Never believed
Bullet,
you. Thought you were lying to
listen,
me.
He created
just like that one time that I was going to wrestle up in Wilkesboro, and he said there's only going to be all these free chicken wings. And I went all over, and I'm eating chicken wings, and there wasn't a chicken wing within 30 miles of this wrestling ring.
Miss Bullet, I'm going to pray for you. Because brother don't forget nothing. I just tell you that right now. Brother don't forget nothing. But anyway, long story short, I know people's getting tired of me. But Bullet, listen to me. So, he took out an ad. This is the big magazines, Pro Wrestling Illustrated, Dusty on the Fence was huge, Bullet, okay?
Yeah, the American Dream.
Yes.
The second most recognizable sports figure in all the world.
1989-ish is what we're talking about, Bullet. He came up with an idea. We're going to make Dick Dare Wrestling Buddy figures. He trademarked it, even started a toy company. Folks, a lot of history here, what we're talking about. And, Bullet, listen to me. I finally, after all these years, it was an accident, I found one of the magazines that he took. He said the ad cost at that time like $1,000. I'm talking full page on the back. Now, Bullet, listen to me. This is the first time you're actually going to see this, okay? And we're going to share this together. Okay, Bullet, look. I'm going to show you first before I go. I don't want to. Oh, watch me. Before I go close to the camera.
Okay.
Bullet, listen to me. That was Dick Dare. Okay. Kind of Cougar Jay-ish in the hair. Okay. Now
this other guy looks very George South.
Yes, Bullet. I'm telling you, Captain Sponge Fun was his trademark. Okay, but look, Charlotte. Okay, now listen to me, Bullet. So this was done.
Still exists.
But listen to me. This was. Let me show them people. Let me show them. Now, folks, we didn't make this up. I didn't draw this. This is an actual ad off the back cover of Pro Wrestling Illustrated. So, Bullet,
which is supposed to be.
Which was his idea was before this. But listen to me. Here's what I'm getting at. Cougar Jay will not be thrown in an idiot bag.
No.
I'm going to throw, not WWE, I'm going to throw WWF into the idiot bag because, listen to me, folks, this business is cutthroat. So he took out this full-page ad, created a toy show, trademarked this, and thank you. Thank you. And we got sound effects. And folks, we don't have Gene Anderson. We don't have Gene Anderson tell me to shut up, Dark Journey. We got the puppy. That's good, Dark Journey. But listen, anyway, but real quick, 2 days after this came out, I'm not exaggerating, you people.
Okay, this is prior to.
2 days after this ad came out, guess what hit the toy stores? This. Oh, I love how he came up. Well, that's very Undertaker-ish, the way Hogan come up. Yeah. Folks, listen to me. So here's what I'm saying. I'm going to throw WWF in the idiot bag. Now,
WWF?
Yes, in the idiot bag because it's cutthroat. So here's what I'm saying. If you people, Vince is cutthroat. So if you think you can go run his building, I don't know, maybe you can, but I want to show what this, because I experienced this. Bullet, okay?
Yeah. It's not an accident that NXT pops up in buildings where somebody had drew like 2,000 people in a couple months prior. It's no accident all of a sudden NXT shows up there 3 months later. There's no accident there.
Well, listen to me. So I will throw WWF in there, and for their brutality of not caring, stopping a man's dream. Boy, these never. And then maybe now. Which I love Cougar Jay, but I just noticed here, Bullet, dang, brother was selling these for $30 each.
Plus $7 shipping and handling.
I could be completely wrong. Maybe that's why they didn't sell. But anyway, that's a lot of money in 1988, Bullet.
It's also South Carolina resident ad. And you also have to add 5% sales tax if you're a South Carolina resident, too.
Dang, Cougar. Maybe nobody could afford these. But anyway.
$50 wrestling buddies.
That's kind of like Stan Lane right there. That's Caleb Conley.
I'm telling you, this guy looks eerily like George South.
Bullet, listen to me. So, ages 4 and up, this never happened is what I'm getting at. Okay?
It never happened because guess what?
Yes. So, Bull, I'm telling you right now.
Dick Danger.
Yeah, Dick Dare.
Dick Dare.
We better not say it too loud because Rick's going to.
It's supposed to be Ric Flair, yeah.
It sure
Dick
is.
Dare.
Allegedly.
You got Hulk Hogan.
Oh, Lord, now we're going to get sued by Flair's people. But listen, boy. So, folks, real quick in America, if you got a dream, you better get it quick.
Yeah.
So, anyway, WWF.
You got a dream. Somebody more famous, more wealthy,
Yes.
from who has a rich father will beat you to it, take it away from you,
Yes.
and tell you that you are a loser and you don't deserve it.
And
that's the American dream.
That's the American dream.
Have an idea, have a rich person's son take it away from you,
Yes.
and they become famous on it.
All right, so WWF will go in the idiot bag. Okay, Bullet, I'm so glad I got to share this with you, Bullet, just to see what didn't happen. Okay, it could have been. Can you imagine?
You know what? I'm glad you pointed this out because I thought that this ad right here was a lie.
Yes.
I thought this was a fabrication. This is much like the time that I went over to your house and I saw 14 broken keyboards because you just flippantly said one time that I'm like, oh, I had to write the email back so fast that I broke 14 keyboards, and then I went over to your house and I saw 14 broken keyboards. I'm like, he wasn't making that up.
Maybe George is telling the truth.
Maybe
but
it's also like the time when Ricky Morton said that he goes, they're putting up a poster that's 10 feet tall, and you're like, yeah, sure, Ricky, whatever you say. Yeah. And we walk in and they're putting up a poster of him that's 10 feet tall, and he comes around the corner and said, ha, you thought I was lying, didn't you? And I go, you got me.
I remember that. Oh, I love that. So you can imagine, last night when I was just flicking through a random magazine and I saw this.
You saw Dick Dare.
I saw Dick Dare
in the magazine.
And folks,
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte.
So it can't be made up.
No, it has to be. I'm telling you. Boy, and the resemblance of this guy.
It can't be that time we drove by Greensboro and you're like, oh, that's the same hotel that Jimmy Snuka had that thing happen with his girlfriend. And it's like, that was in Greensboro. No, that was in Allentown, Pennsylvania. It's not like anything like that. So all the geographic things match up to this story.
See, look. See me? The resemblance?
Yeah.
I'm pointing like him.
Yeah,
See, folks, look. Oh, gosh. I think I broke something. Okay, well, there we go. Thank you. Okay.
All
right, very good.
This is a holiday episode.
A holiday episode. Everything's going on. Thank you, Bullet. I'm so glad to share this with you. Folks, listen to me. If you've got a dream and you want it crushed and you want all your dreams crushed, you lose $2,000 on an ad or whatever.
Have some rich guy steal your idea. And just call you a loser.
That
and say you're a liar.
Is America.
That's
folks.
America.
So listen to me. That's why, folks, if your dreams are crushed, okay, and you're feeling real bad, state of depression, whatever, you feel like nobody loves you, read the
Second Grade book all the time, and you'll feel a lot better about yourself. And if you want to know more, if you also want to feel better by looking at somebody's Twitter feed or Instagram feed, make sure you follow me on Twitter at ManScoutManning or on Instagram at ManScoutMan. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Good, Bullet. Good. Oh, they throwed everything at us, and we still accomplished.
Whoa, George.
Wow. Well, that was a good show.
Yeah, we missed last week, but we made up for it.
But listen, I mean, seriously, maybe that's why he didn't sell it. I mean, that's a lot of money back then, ain't it?
Well, I mean it's Captain Spawn.
Look,
it's fun, you know?
His were 3 feet. How tall was Hogan there in that? Is that 3 feet?
No, not 3 feet.